What's up, guys? This is Michael with Crash Course Code, and this is going to be the 16th video in this Java programming series. In this video, we're going to cover something called the switch statement. So it's kind of similar to the if statement. You only use this in certain scenarios, though. You definitely use the if statement way more than the switch statement, but in certain situations, the switch statement can be useful for making your code really nice and readable here. So say you want to first prompt the user for some input. So we're going to do the same thing where we just import java.util.scanner. I'm just kind of doing this so you guys can maybe kind of go through and repeat some of these things that you have to do for importing and kind of declaring objects and all this stuff, just so it kind of gets solidifies in your mind. Basically, the more you do it, the better you are at it. It becomes more second nature, and it's just good all around. So I'll do scanner my scanner equals new scanner system.in, and this will set up our input, and we're going to prompt the user for something. So we're going to say system.out.println, what is your favorite food? Favorite food. And I'm going to put some options in here, so I'm going to put this \n to put a space down, just so I don't have to write out a ton of system.out.println statements. I'm going to say 0, 0 is bacon, 1 is steak, 2 is chicken. I'm so sorry for my vegetarian viewers out there. And let's give you guys an option 2. So we'll say 3, some carrots. So now if we run this, you're going to see it's going to give us this prompt here. It's going to say, what is your favorite food? 0, 1. Looks like I missed the 2 in here for chicken, so because I didn't put /n. So 0 bacon, 1 steak, 2 chicken, 3 carrots. Okay, so you have 4 options to choose for your favorite food in this little world we have set up here. So now we want to prompt the user for that input. So we're going to say string answer equals myscanner.nextInt. Now this is kind of like it's giving me an error here. Let's see what's going on. Convert an int to a string. Okay, so I actually want to put this as an int instead of a string. So in this particular example, we're just going to prompt the user for a number. So we don't really need a string, and we're not really going to cover a lot of the cases. So if he types in a string, it might kind of screw up the program, and it might like not give us any output here. We're just going to make it so we're going to assume the user is going to put in a number just to keep it simple. So run this, you see we have this right here. Okay, so what we want is we want the user to put in a number from 0 to 3, and whatever number he puts in, we're going to say your favorite food is blank, and then we're going to put in that whatever his favorite food is, whatever his selection was, so his or her selection. So to do this, we are going to do switch answer. This is that switch statement. So what you just put in a variable in here, and now you can do this right here. So we can say case 0 system.out.println favorite food is bacon. Now we can run this, and we type in 0. It's going to say your favorite food is bacon, and that's exactly what we want. So awesome. Now we can say case 1 system.out.println your favorite food is steak, and so on and so forth. So it looks like we're actually we're repeating some of this text here. In programming, you don't want to repeat anything if you can help it. So you see we always repeat your favorite food is right here. So instead of printing this out every single time and is printing that out, we're going to do instead, we're going to take this out. I'm going to say system.out.print your favorite food is. So now we just have that printed at the top, and now all we have to do is we have to print out the type, basically just print out whatever food they selected here. And it will always have this your favorite food is before the switch statement. So you see then we can have like case 2, for example, and we can have as many cases as we want. This just makes it a little bit cleaner for you guys. The switch statement is pretty simple. I actually might have to put in some break commands here. So we have this, let's say we put in 1, your favorite food is steak, chicken. So the problem that this is giving us right here is we need to actually put in this break statement. You put in the break statement after every single one of these cases here. So now if we run this, type in 1, your favorite food is steak, and that's what we want. So we just need one more case here, and I'll kind of go over and review the switch statement at the end after we have this all typed out. Println carrots break. So this is the entirety of our switch statement here. Now, the reason you would use a switch statement over an if statement, the only reason is because this is a little bit more readable than a really big if statement. So in the same way, we could say if answer equals 0, do this, do some junk, and else if answer equals 1, some other junk, and so on and so forth. This switch statement just makes it look a little bit cleaner. I'll kind of make this a little bigger so you guys can see more of it. But it's basically the equivalent of doing a lot of different if statements. In this way, you only need to put in that answer once rather than repeating this answer variable over and over again. And it just makes it cleaner. So that's pretty much it for switch statements. That's what they are. They're pretty simple, and sometimes you use them, sometimes you don't. But in these cases, it can make your code look pretty nice here. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.